What if one act of discipline could change a boy's entire destiny? By the end of this story, you'll see exactly what he did and how you can apply the same principle to transform your life starting today. Picture this: a boy born into poverty. His every day was a fight against hunger, struggle, and hopelessness. But one small, disciplined habit lifted him out of suffering and changed his life forever. Meet Ram. He grew up in a dusty little village where opportunities were rare and dreams were even rarer. His days were spent helping his father in the market, returning home with an empty stomach and a heart full of silent questions. He often looked at the rich kids in school uniforms, their bright eyes filled with hope, and he felt a deep ache. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, an old storyteller visited the village. Among the many tales he shared, one question echoed in Ram's heart. What small disciplined act could change your trajectory? That night, Ram lay awake, staring at the thatched roof above him. His life wouldn't change overnight, but maybe, just maybe, he could change something within his control. The next morning, Ram made a quiet promise to himself. He would wake up just 30 minutes earlier, every single day. It seemed like nothing to others, but to Ram, it was everything. Those 30 minutes became sacred. Borrowing an old tattered geography book, he read under the dim light of dawn. Words painted worlds in his mind: mountains, oceans, cities he had never seen. Slowly, something magical began to happen. Hope returned to his heart. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. Villagers started noticing him. The boy who once hid in the shadows now solved arithmetic problems for neighbors, shared knowledge with children, and carried himself with a spark no one could ignore. One afternoon, a traveling teacher stopped in Ram's village. He watched the boy's enthusiasm, his hunger for learning, and he saw something extraordinary. With a smile, the teacher offered Ram a small scholarship to a nearby school. Ram's eyes filled with tears. That one small habit, waking up 30 minutes earlier, had opened the doors of education, and with it, the doors of his future. Years later, Ram stood proudly at his graduation ceremony. As applause filled the air, he closed his eyes and remembered the boy who once asked himself a simple but powerful question. That question, and the discipline to act on it, had changed everything. And here lies the lesson for you. Great transformations don't always come from big leaps. They often begin with one small, consistent habit. Ask yourself today, what is the one small disciplined step I can take right now that will set me on a better path tomorrow? Maybe it's reading for 10 minutes. Maybe it's practicing a skill. Maybe it's reaching out to someone who can guide you. Whatever it is, start. Don't wait. Because your life can change, just like Ram's, when you dare to begin with one small step. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs hope today. And tell me in the comments, what small habit will you commit to from this very moment? Remember, your transformation begins now. A single step may look small, but taken daily, it can carry you across mountains.